Good morning. Welcome to Hobby Evolution, episode 449, one away from 450. A little late this morning because I shaved it to a lot more hair. I was gonna tease my wife because she hates when I do like creepy mustaches. So I had enough facial hair growth that I was gonna do like a Fu Manchu and just shave around, but I still use because it takes me a month to grow what I had. If you watch yesterday's video, it takes me like a month, I think, to grow that much facial hair. So I don't shave that much now that I work from home and I'm just homebound. I shave whenever I feel like it. Um, so I still use the Gillette Mach 3 stick that Gillette sent me for my 18th birthday. How is that for marketing? That is genius, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that still uses the same stick. And guess what? I'm buying Gillette Mach 3 razors when I go to the store. I mean, they're not getting much money from me. But how genius is that? 20, 21, almost 22 years of using Gillette products because they sent me for my 18th birthday. And I think they must have bought the list from when you sign up for when you're 18. I don't even, do you still sign up for that when you're 18? What is that? The draft or whatever. You have to sign up. So I'm sure they bought the list. Double Edge Heather Razor. What's up, Brad? What's up, Dan? So yeah, so I was gonna do the Fu Manchu, but I was gonna do it at night, and then it's like, I don't want to do that. And then this morning, it's like I'm already running late. I'm just gonna shave it all off. Yeah, but my razor is almost $25 for a 4-pack. What's up, Herman? Good morning. So I literally had nothing to talk about this morning. Um, I sat here for about 10 seconds. What the hell am I going to title this video? Because I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. I don't even know what to write in the title. Zach says, "Dude, you're getting robbed. Switch to Harry's or Dollar Shave Club. Those mock blades are a blaster box." Yeah, the mock razor blades are, yeah, they're like $12. They're like five. They're basically $5 a razor, $5 a piece. I have actually thought about Dollar Shave because I'm in Fetch Rewards with. If you're not using Fetch Rewards, download the Fetch Rewards app. It's actually it was a Madison, here in Madison, startup. I actually, the reason I caught on to them was because my former coworker went to high school as good friends with one of the executives with the company. We went to a Badger game. We went to a bar, met up with him for a couple drinks, and just talking about it. And so I downloaded it. So this was like January of, it might have been January 2020. And I've been getting points. I've made over $1,000 since January 20. So in 2 years, I've made probably $1,200 in just taking pictures of receipts, and also you get points for referrals. So Fetch Rewards. My code, by the way, is UNE3X. So if you download that, you'll get a. Does the points expire? No, they do not expire. So UNP3X. So underwear Nancy Petroleum 3X. So that's my code. You'll get $2 for using my code. But the reason I say that is I think Dollar Shave is one of the sponsors. So basically, when you take a picture of your receipt, it'll say, "Oh, you bought Dollar Shave razors, so we're going to give you 5,000 points, which equates to $5." I don't know what the exact points are. Let's see. And there's special deals at times. Sometimes you just get like 10%. So Dollar Shave Club is. So here we go. So Dollar Shave Club. I could buy a Dollar Shave Club starter kit, any variety, and when I snap the receipt, I'll receive 10% in points. So I don't know how much it costs. Say it costs $20. I'll get, I think, $2.20. Maybe I think it's 1%. Plus the $2 because it's a special offer. So it's 2,000 points for any Dollar Shave Club starter kit, any variety. So you get $2 plus the percentage on whatever you paid. And then you can, so if you already have the kit, if you already have Dollar Shave Club, you can buy the shave aids and the shave care products. So if it's like aftershave or anything like that, you receive 1,500 points, which is $1.50. And these go toward gift cards. And of course, I use eBay. So I've accumulated in this most recent run. So I bought a ton of Cubs cards last year using my points. I had some trades that I needed to find stuff that I didn't have. So I bought some stuff on eBay using these gift cards. So I've got almost $100. So like the next time I go to the store, I should get over the $100 hump, and hopefully there's some eBay gift cards in my Christmas stocking this weekend, and I'll go on a shopping spree next week. So there you go. Fetch rewards, download the app, use code UNP3X. I'm going to type that: fetch rewards, use referral code UNP3X. There you go. Who used the wrench on Dan? Let's see. So there we go. Gillette Pro Glide Chill Men's Razor Blades. So there you go. So yeah, didn't have anything to talk about. I've just been nose to the grindstone this week. It's a slower week on eBay because, well, it's Christmas and people are traveling, people are doing Christmas things, shopping. Not in eBay stores for baseball cards though. And all that stuff. So a little slower, which is giving me time to list. So what did I do on Monday? Over 300, like 310 on Monday. I did just shy of 300 yesterday. Another 150 listings added to the store yesterday. So what's that? 700, about 750 listings added to the eBay store this week. So my store is over 9,000 now. So over 9,000 listings. Today gonna use so yesterday, and I also talked about this. Today used as kind of a flex day. Today's kind of gonna be a hybrid flex day as well, where the main focus is gonna be shipping, and then some organization, because I've added 750 cards, so I need to get these organized. Sometimes it's actually faster for me when I have just like 5 stacks of cards of recently listed items, because when they sell, I know, oh yeah, I can't believe that sold in 2 hours. So I can just pop up one of my piles and go through, and then it's like, oh yeah, this sold, this sold, this sold. So I can hammer it out that way, as opposed to going through each tab. But the problem, it's like, well, why don't you do alt piles? Well, the problem is when you list so many and you have so many different piles, it's like, oh crap, which pile was that in? So I've learned that about a week at a time, the piles come in handy for about a week, and then all of a sudden it's, okay, which pile was that in? Now I'm going through a bunch of piles and I'm only pulling one card. So it's, what's that law of diminishing returns? So that's the plan. So a little organization. Yesterday used it as kind of a hybrid flex day. So yesterday I spent some time with the color box I had, and I was sleeving and putting some cards in card savers for dollar boxes. So I was putting together a new quarter box for baseball, and then dollar box. So I think I'm going to adjust my strategy going into the new year. I've been going through a lot of the stale 25-cent boxes. So I've been going through a lot of the 25-cent boxes, and that's where a lot of the inventory from the eBay store this week has been coming from, is just stale inventory. It's been at over a dozen card shows this year. Time to start fresh next year. So I think I'm gonna decrease my table size at the Rockford show. I'm gonna drop to 2 tables of the January show, and then my show I'm gonna drop to 2 tables. And then if I have late cancels, I can move a table back to my area. But the plan is 2 tables, and I'm gonna kind of transition to more dollar cards. because now I'm getting enough inventory when I buy these bulk boxes. There's enough dollar stuff in there, and kind of transition away. And we'll just I'll use January as kind of a test run. We'll see how it goes. The quarter boxes are really popular, but it's one of those things where dollars add up a lot faster than quarters. So we'll just try that out. Zach says 493 subscribers to your YouTube channel, 7 more and you can monetize. Correct? No. 1,000 subscribers are needed before you can monetize. Ads will pop up on the replay, not until I hit 1,000. So that is kind of, nobody's going to subscribe to my channel to watch these Hobby Evolution videos. So to really gain steam, I'm going to have to do, and that's kind of what I think. My friend Mark down in Macomb found my channel, not through like me, but he found I ripped a Bowman Chrome Mega Box, and that's how he found me. He's like, "Hey, I found your channel." So he watches every day. So what's up, Mark? So I think just, I'll do more, that's how people love watching pack openings. So I'll do like the nostalgia breaks when new products start coming out. I'll open that. So I think that's probably, I'm going to have to do something besides Hobby Evolution to really pick up steam on subscribers. Yeah, Brad is correct. It is 1,000. You heard the news, PSA grading for $50. I did. Was there like a waiting room for that? I don't grade. And I've been dragging my feet on submitting to SGC for my vintage pre-war Cubs. I have a stack ready to go, but it's like I don't need this right away. So hopefully the prices don't rise by the time I submit. Creators must have tallied 4,000 hours of overall watch time on their channel within the past 12 months and have at least 1,000 subscribers. 4,000 hours, easy. It's the 1,000 subscribers that's going to be a challenge. I agree. I like what Boomslang does with those boxes. You should do that with your quarter boxes. That got a lot of traction, especially the $20 box I picked up. And basically what I did with that was I just took the video and I tried to make it, 10 to 20 minutes, and just going through, and that got a lot of steam. So, I think I'll do that. I haven't gone to any shows in a while. My Madison show, Thanksgiving weekend was the last show, that I attended. So, my next one will be January 8th. So still have how many days is that? 7, 8, 16 days. So a little over 2 weeks away, for the Rockford show. And hopefully my guy that I get bulk boxes from, I'm sure he'll be there, weather pending. He comes in from Indiana. So hopefully he'll be there with a box. Dan says, I have 14 Lee PC cards I want to submit to PSA, but not at 50. Here's the thing, Dan, do you think prices will ever drop below that? I think from what it sounds like, there may eventually be like an economy submission at some point in the future, but what's that going to be? $50 is kind of like the standard now. And I know for like set, what's that do to the set registry, because that's so popular. And I know this has been talked about on various podcasts. I think they're gauging 100, then 50, then maybe something less. Yeah, I think there's got to be something, because the set registry is so popular. There's got to be something that they'll do, and I'm sure they'll get it figured out. Zach says that is how all these toy and kid channels make so much money. They're just opening toys. Same for collectors. It's a chemical shot to the brain feeding collectors. I like it. I thought they would never go to 50. 50 was kind of like 50 was my target. Like this is the end. Like this is where this is going to be your lowest price, $50. Just because everybody else, that's, SGC's, I think 30. I think CGS is kind of low. I think HGA is in that 20, 25 range. Yes, set registry will be affected. It's got to go lower for registry owners. That's what I thought. Like they've got to do something, because you're not going to pay $50 for 1970. You're trying to do a PSA run of 77 tops. You're not going to send in a Manny Trio for $50. You can do 10-cent boxes. It will be very popular than your 25-cent boxes. That's going the wrong way, low roller. That's going the opposite direction. I'm not trying to make less money all day long and getting 9.5s and 10s. Here's the thing with SGC. The value is, I think eventually SGC will get a little more respect for value. And it's one of those where all the SGC slabs I have, I mean, I was looking at, I thought I got a steal at $12 and they're like $5-10, like literally, and they're 9s and 9.5s. And it's not like big name players, but still, like, say you submit $25-30 to SGC and you get a 9 back, and it's a $10 slab. It's literally a third of what you paid. So the value is just not there. Even if you get a 10, the value's not there. Yeah, so SGC is $30 a card. Let's see. And that's for, that's the base price. $30, 45 to 50 estimated business days, and that's less than $1,500 in value. And then it goes to $85, and that's under $3,500. And I think if you submit like 100 or more, if you're in that, I think you can get it down to 25. And you can, if you use, I know there's some, I had their card. I met actually the people I bought the slabs from at the National. Their submission price is like $25 because they do they get the bulk rate. If SGC comes down more, I would consider grading some Japanese vintage Menko PC, assuming PSA doesn't. I do not send in anything below a 9.5. 9.5 is selling about the same as PSA 9 right now. Interesting. See, I just don't know how to, I don't know what to look for. That's why I just buy. And that was my purchase. I thought I was a genius back in July. I'm buying all these 9.5 slabs. One was a 10. And they're literally worth less than $12 right now. I thought, hey, if this guy gets some minutes, and Lonzo Ball, I think it's an SGC 9. Let's see if I can find it. SGC 9, Lonzo Ball, optic rated rookie. I paid $12 for it. I think I have it listed in my eBay store for $30, and not even a sniff at $30. So that's why I got it for such a good price. So that's one of those fails. Like, I had one victory, technically two, but after fees and shipping, I lost. Well, actually, I probably broke even because I sold it for 20. I paid 12. It was a Cody Bellinger. I think it was a 9.5 SGC 9.5. Sold it for 20, and sold it for 20. So after fees and shipping, probably a break. Maybe even made $1 or $2. And then the Jordan Poole was an SGC 9 that sold for 50. Actually, probably should have held on to it for a little longer. Could have made a few bucks more, but 50 was a good price point. Covers the cost of a couple of the others that I bought. And Brad, that's kind of what I had them listed for. I don't think I took the Lonzo Ball because it was in my eBay store, but I had like all of them, and I had $25. I had some people look through them just because, hey, what's in here? And it's Lonzo was one of the big names. The other ones are lesser known names. They were all speculative buys. Matisse Thybulle and Grant Williams, Jalen McDaniels. There's a Jaden and a Jalen. Who else was in there? But there's some of those, like, just guys that don't get many minutes, but they're young players. They're rookies, they're second year guys. So that's where I was at. So I think that's what. So I took the all the slabs, and I'm like, $25 if somebody offers me, I'll take offers. Nobody even offered. I saw a couple guys go to their phones And I know they were looking at comps. I had them priced at 25. Guess what? They're probably $10. You can probably get them on eBay for 10. So that's where I was at. I think I'm going to slap $20 and take them to the Rockford show and then to my show next month and see what they do. Zach says, with the year almost over, I can't believe P and me will have done 185 or so trades on Trading Card Database. Such a great year in the hobby. Jenny inspired us to trade on there. That's awesome. That is really cool. PSA 9 Optic Shock Ball only goes for 30. Also, it isn't the grader, it's the card and the player. And that's the weird thing, because Lonzo's had a great year. Like, Lonzo has had like almost a resurgence with the Chicago Bulls. And I'm in his market also. It's, it's not like a Brooklyn Nets player or, the Chicago Bulls are a hobby team. And I know he's not in the Bulls uniform, but the Bulls are, one of the, bigger market teams in the NBA. That's where I'm in that market essentially. But and you still don't get sniffs. So we'll see. I'll probably, and actually I guess being in that market doesn't really affect it because I haven't taken it to a card show. Everyone is down. That's very true. I didn't expect the basketball market to be as down as it is. I'm selling, and here's what I find interesting about some of the low end rookie card market. Baseball, I'm selling. I'm moving baseball rookies for $150 out of my eBay store at the worst time, December. The lockout, the absolute worst, like the lowest point in the off season, the slowest point in the off season, and I'm moving baseball, like lesser tier guys, like random no names for $150. Basketball, some of the guys getting minutes, scoring points, not moving. Not DeAndre Hunter, not selling for $150. Cameron Johnson, not selling. But Randy Dobnak, a pitcher for the Minnesota Twins, sorry, Jenny, sells for $150. I don't get it. Which, hey, I like, because I'm a baseball guy. I know the baseball market. So, I'm still kind of wading through the NBA. Football, I don't really go near. It's just when I get football, it's part of like a package deal. But basketball, I'm enjoying watching the NBA again. I started watching the NBA again last year. I enjoy it. I'm looking forward to it. By the way, YouTube TV reached a deal last week. So over the weekend, so I have ABC and ESPN again. So I can watch the NBA on Christmas Day. I jumped on Curry in the offseason, way up now. Are you selling slab cards for $50 like your 25-cent dollar boxes? I don't know what that means, but I'm selling slabs for the slabs that I have. I'm selling for 25. They're not worth 25. My 25-cent boxes are worth, I'm pulling 25-cent cards out and selling them for $3, $4, $5. So hint to anybody who's digging through my boxes. Dollar cards the same. Dollar cards I can take right out and flip them for $5 on eBay. Let's see. But that Jose Canseco bonus card sat in my 25-cent box for 15 card shows. Pulled it out, put it on eBay yesterday. I already have a $5 offer. So that's what you can find in my 25-cent boxes. Brad said that was a smart move by SCA. SCA says my baseball is selling well also. So yeah, it's weird. It's not, and what my baseball is selling, it's kind of the random stuff. Like I'm not moving top prospects in baseball right now. But I'm moving some, like I pulled an Ahmed Rosario Heritage Minors numbered to 50. I think it was 50, numbered to 50. And I sold it for $10 the other day. Pulled it out of a quarter box at a card shop last spring. And Ahmed Rosario. But like some of the top prospects aren't moving. My Bobby Witt Juniors. It's like, oh, I figure I'll put this right in, and it doesn't move. And it will. It will, in January. This is like the downtime. So it'll move. It's just when. You can sell your slabs for $20 to $50 in your card show. It's like your 25-cent boxes. Yeah, and that's what I did. That's what I did last month. And I'll probably drop the price to $20 and just field offers. I don't want to go much lower than that because it's still like it's still a speculate. It's still speculative because these are 2019 rookies. So these are guys that are still, still getting minutes in the league, still have potential. I don't think they're going to be multi-time all-stars or anything like that, but potential is still there. So we'll see. And I'm not going to fire sale them. If they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't. And it's one small box, so it's not like a huge bunch of stuff that I just want to liquidate. So if they don't sell, they don't sell at my price. Zach says Canseco always sell. Yeah, I'm surprised. I've a lot of the stuff that I've pulled out this week has been Canseco, and that's probably my number one seller by player this week has been Jose Canseco, just based on what I've been listing. A lot of the late 80s, early 90s, oddball stuff, even some base stuff has sold. So it's been interesting what moves. Let's just take a look at some of the more surprise. I don't know if surprising is a word, but I guess I was surprised. I sold an 85 tops Daryl Strawberry base card, $150, and that's a really good price. I sold a 2004 Donruss Diamond Kings Barry Bonds for $1.50. Sold a bunch of Trouts and Otanis. Let's see, 82 Fleer Harold Baines sold for $1.50. And these are all overnight sales. These are all from about midnight to 6 a.m. So those are just some of the things that sold. Pujols is selling well. Yeah, I think, and I think you'll see some of, I think, David Ortiz, because he's likely gonna get elected into the Hall of Fame. Pujols is did he retire this year, or I think was this year his retirement year, or is he going to come back? But anyway, his clock's about to start on the Hall of Fame. So who are some other guys? Joe Mauer is due up for a Hall of Fame ballot soon, and I think he'll get in. So I think you'll start to see some of those types of players move. Bonds and Clemens, I don't think they're going to get in. We talked about it yesterday, and I don't think, and I'm still sticking to David Ortiz is going to be the only Hall of Famer from the writers. Let's check out the latest from Not Mr. Tibbs. And actually, there's another guy, and Tibbs retweeted it yesterday. I think I retweeted. Jason Sardell is his name. So he does this. He gets really mathy, and he gets really mathy, and runs these simulations. So based on projections and how the 10% of, and I think he used 52 ballots, which is around 11% of the voters, and then he runs it based on historic numbers. So his tracking, David Ortiz is going to be in. The median on these simulations for Ortiz was 79%. And then he has Schilling, Clemens, and Bonds, and Scott Rowland just missing. So you need 75% of the vote. He has Schilling and Clemens at 64%, Bonds at 63%, Rowland at 62%. So, and this is Clemens, Bonds, and Schilling's last year on the ballot. So that's on the simulations he ran. That's kind of where I think Clemens and Bonds are going to be. 63% is where I think they'll both land on the ballots. So We've got ballot 53 came over yesterday. Todd Helton was an ad, and Vizquel's been losing a ton of votes. He's minus 16. He's got some of those domestic violence issues going on in the background. Helton's at +4. So, and I talked about it yesterday. One of the reasons where you look, and I think Bonds and Clemens right now are on like I think it's like 80% of the ballots right now, or 75%. 79, I think 79%. But the thing is, that's where they are historically, and then they'll drop to 62% because the private ballots don't vote Bonds and Clemens. And we can kind of take a look what we can use. How many ads have they gained from these public ballots? And I think Clemens is +1. He's only been added to 1, and Bonds is 0. He hasn't been added or dropped. So that's my thoughts on the Hall of Fame. Brad says you sold some Jake Fromm. I sure did. Thank you much. Thank you much. Let's see. That's pretty much all I had today. I really actually that's more than I expected because I didn't really have anything to talk about. So today is we're at December 23rd. My accountant. I'm meeting with my accountant today, just to just kind of do an update, getting ready for personal taxes, and then just kind of had some questions business related with the business tax side. So talking about that. So that'll be fun. Shipping this morning. And then, as always, 100 is if I have other things, shipping and all that. So try to hammer out 100. I think I'm going to go basketball, football today. One or the other, just kind of depends which box I pull first. So I'll do that later in the afternoon. So I actually don't even know if I'll have time to do 100. It just depends. I think I have about 90 items to ship. So just kind of depends on how many shipments I get out. So check out the eBay store. Links at 1millioncubs.com. Go to the eBay store. 10% off when you buy 3 or more items at regular price. Also, through the end of the month, I've got a 25% off 25 sale. So if you buy 25 or more items, you'll get an automatic 25% off when you check out. And that's regular priced items, does not go into effect for offers. So thanks for tuning in. Have a great Thursday. And we will chat. What is today? Is today Thursday? Today is Thursday. So we will chat tomorrow morning. And no show Saturday, Christmas Day, and then Sunday morning, probably 8 to 9, somewhere in there. Low Roller says, are you listing any hockey cards? F1. There's no F1. There's a smattering of some hockey. I don't know hockey. So usually when I stay away from hockey, and if it is included in bulk buys, it pretty much either goes in my quarter or dollar. If it's serial numbered, it goes into a dollar box. If it's a superstar, it goes into a quarter box. Vintage I list. That's about it. That's about it. I hockey, I stay away from soccer. Somehow I came across a whole stack. I think it came in this bulk buy from last month. So I've been listing some of that. So and no F1. So have a great Thursday, and we'll chat tomorrow.